Holy shit, bro. Fuck. I need to fix my angles. Jesus Christ. And my angles are still fucked up. God, I cannot win. Should I play? Oh my god, it is so fucking cold right now. I can't even fight you. I don't have Val downloaded right now. Wait, I have Rocket League downloaded right now? Yeah, we'll just load up some Fortnite. Oh, isn't there scheduled downtime too? If there's scheduled downtime, that would be fucking tragic. Absolute nightmare that would be. Jesus. My mind left. There's nowhere to be found. My big old parody. Spinning the grin up with gun hit right there. I'm trying to wash away my sins. Oh, it's right here. Once it ain't my friend. So where the name might be. See me stay in the cage I'm in. And what if I don't love for no one's me so what? My whole friends go nuts. I'd rather be torn from the planet to planet beyond. I'd rather be gone. But my family I don't have anymore. Now hold up. I was screwing up a billy years, Billy Buzz, hot video. These eyes mixed in with a mini butts. I feel stuck. First, I thought you were gonna stay sadistic. Actually, that's not even a thing. I can live with that. Short people unite. But
don't really understand anything, that's okay. We can bring you back. And if you're lost all the way over there on the right, listen, don't worry. The de-radicalization is probably similar for both of you dumb fucks, okay? We got room for everybody over here in the far left sock down world. Okay?
Oh my god, Destiny is so fucking brutal.
Okay?
God
we
damn.
believe about things like intersectionality.
There we
A
go.
lot of you probably don't know what that is because the only thing you've ever cared about in your entire life is class, even though there's a good chance you probably belong to the middle or upper class anyway, because the only people that have time to give a fuck about this shit are usually people that study it in school in a liberal arts program that their parents probably pay for. Listen, that's all right. We got intersectionality. We care about things like racism, right? We don't just say that all racism is caused by economic issues. We care about things like the rights of like minorities and shit. So like even though a lot of people say that like under the Obama administration, pointless gains were made. Not us over here, not in the progressive circles, okay? We got cool things like gay rights, trans rights. We care about all these things. It's so cool of you. You guys should join us. It's awesome, okay? We have got so much more to talk about and do than to just jerk off about how evil cops are and anti-protesters are all day, okay? Radical in the sense of jumping to conclusion without knowing the whole story. It is almost like he does not care about knowing the whole story. No, I'm not talking to you because you're actually too far lost and you'll never realize it. Or maybe you will like 10 years from now where you'll look back and cringe, okay? But the reality is that I'm the actual person here saying I don't know the full story. That's why I've said multiple times maybe he was doing something prior to this that maybe would have made this a little bit more understandable. It's why when the other person said he was shooting beforehand, I asked, oh, do you have an article of that? Because that might actually change my opinion on things. If he was like shooting into a crowd beforehand, I can be like a little bit more understanding. I'll change my opinion if the facts change. But you're gonna sit here and you're gonna sit in my Twitch chat. I'm not gonna ban you because you're fucking stupid, but that's okay. I want everybody to be right. You're gonna sit here and say that I'm not caring about the facts, that I am ideologically driven, while I'm sitting here telling you, well, I'll concede, I'll admit that like maybe things could be different if other information comes out, but then you're gonna run right off to another stream after this where that person is going to be making wild assumptions about everything going on and isn't going to change their opinion literally no matter what the fuck comes out about this. And they're going to
He was literally laying on his ass, firing shots at people 20 feet away who weren't even moving towards him.
Hold on. Can somebody please link the video so that we can watch it? Have you watched that video?
I've watched, I think, that video, yeah.
Can somebody link the second video so that we can watch it together? Because I have no idea what the fuck you were talking about. Hold on. Do you... Okay, hold on. I'm trying so hard because... Okay? And I don't know if you can...
Wait, my standards here have been completely consistent. In both instances, I have said that if the person who's facing initiates, and the person who has the gun
one of the guys, this guy literally has a pistol drawn. Come on, dude. You're really gonna do this?
Yeah.
Really? You don't think that it's fair to assume
the person
that
with the pistol hadn't fired? The person with the pistol hadn't fired. They were like right up close. It seems like that was more of an attempt at apprehension than it was at murder. By the way, I just want to say, if you're running from someone, or you fall and you turn around and there's somebody pointing a pistol at you 2 feet in front of you, and they haven't fired, I think that's more of an indication of non-lethal intent than it is lethal intent. That is, really? Honestly, on the part of the person with the pistol, probably a legitimate attempt at apprehending you than it is killing you. They could have shot you in the back.
That when this guy was aiming his rifle at the other guy then who raised his hands and backed away, or earlier when he killed that one dude and he didn't kill the other guy that showed up to do first aid to him, then he wasn't trying to be like lethal towards everyone as well? Would you grant that same thing to the defender here? The shooter?
I mean, no, because the shooter was the first person who killed a person, so it's reasonable for other people to consider him a threat. If you chase after a person who's being described as an active shooter with a pistol, you're not the one who's looking to go initiate. You're certainly not going to be considered a threat by the people.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Vosh is actually so funny. Like I cannot even begin to explain how to know Vosh. Like, bro, that guy. Like, bro, that fucking guy, he is just like
Patronize.
If you, I'm trying, okay, as hard as I can. If you defend yourself in a morally justified way against somebody, okay? So don't say, I don't know if it was justified, again, for the third time, okay? If you defend yourself in a morally justified way, and then you retreat from that situation, and a mob is chasing you down, and it's possible that they'll kill you if they get their hands on you, do you think you're obligated to submit yourself to the mob?
I actually have to think about that. Generally, I think, yeah.
You're unironically mob justice and lynching.
Really horrible thing is he couldn't stop himself saying something really fucking stupid to me in a conversation, where he said it was fine to like mow down dipshit protesters who were
You can climb ladders?
that was dumb as fuck, and I gave him the opportunity to like retract it, and he doubled down. So like, what fucked him there was his own fucking stupidity. But the idea that him taking a stance that is like gonna get him a whole bunch of debates with like lefty content.
I'm already like 20 minutes in on this video, and I decided to start streaming and talk about it. This, fuck, I don't know. I don't know if it's a guy or girl. I'm just gonna say guy because fucking it's a catch-all term. This guy is so disingenuous, bro. It is crazy. Or this girl is so disingenuous. Like, oh my god.
Creators is somehow detrimental to his career. No, that's fucking ridiculous.
I think that I think Vivian had a point in terms of going to the examples. I don't think it's going to be a particularly fruitful discussion for us to each break out our Destiny lore master binders and try and litigate all these examples. I think that there's probably a shared descriptive reality that we agree on. From there, we can sort of make discussion. And so I guess what I would ask to Vivian, I think it's Pisco's strongest point is, Vivian, I think we would all agree that Destiny has not been as genuine as you possibly could be. Maybe even has been ungenuine. But I think the question is not, is he genuine or ungenuine in the binary, but sort of how genuine is he, particularly in comparison to like the Twitch politics landscape. And I think what Pisco's saying, and I would agree, is that Destiny seems to...
What does that even mean? He's always been like, when has he ever been disingenuous? Ever. Like, when has this guy ever been, like, when has Destiny ever been disingenuous? Like, I'm not understanding.
Certainly be on like the upper echelon of these. And so I guess the question I would want from you, Vivian, is if you think that Destiny is not like in that top 10% or what if the echelon more genuine people,
Who is?
Who is?
Josie?
Me?
Yeah.
It's really... well, you know, I mean, I will openly state my fucking position and shit, and people have accused me of being bad faith before, but like, I don't grow my beefs with people who've been friends with me for fucking years. I just burnt a few bridges that way because I...
Oh my god.
So, in those moments, I've heard counterpoints compliment you when you said something that a lot of left wingers don't want to say. You know, I think sometimes you've been mischaracterized for your positions with violence. Sometimes I think you've been mischaracterized correctly, but sometimes I think you've been mischaracterized. But there are times where it's made it clear that what you think justifies violence in any given instance, sort of that threshold is more than a lot of left-wing people will at least say out loud. People like Counterpoints have come out and said, you know, I applaud Viv for coming out and saying, you know,
That I want to kill everybody that disagrees with me. Good job, Viv.
It's brave. The higher threshold. That is exactly the kind of like compliment I give to Destiny almost on a daily basis. You know,
well, you know, when I say that, it's just like we should.
you disagree on the merits. Well, you disagree on the
blowing up
merits.
people in their houses.
That's fine,
shit.
right? You guys can disagree on the merits. I mean, no one. In some sense, like, would I be making this compliment? If you really want to stretch me, you should ask me like, what Richard Spencer? That's what you should ask. You should ask
What about Richard Spencer?
The same
So
couple
like
that applies to him.
So like Richard Spencer, although I don't think he's honest, right? And Nick Fuentes, I don't think he's honest, but there are some aspects of honesty to them. Would I compliment them in those figures? I think that would be a good criticism of this position. It's not just honesty.
I mean, we're taking things like one step at a time, right? Even if he's the most honest person in the world, honestly saying some of the things that he's said is not fucking good.
That's what I'm getting at.
Can we actually delve
We
into
can maybe
that
talk about
part?
whether he's got good points or not, but to walk
There
on
you
this
go.
line of like being dishonest, taking his statements out of context.
How do I get in here?
Doesn't mean that he's lying. He might have a really bad giving. He might have a dog shit statement, but that doesn't actually mean that he's lying.
I would agree.
I'm
Honestly,
consistently misrepresent his opponents in almost every
Dude, Vivian is such a fucking scum piece of shit. How do I misrepresent people? This is how I review content. I literally play the full fucking video on stream. When I'm having talks with people, I'll literally say, is this your position? Yeah, I summarize you correctly. How am I misrepresenting people? When these motherfuckers misrepresent me constantly. Remember when Destiny was pro-rape and was laughing and told that woman she was a retarded child for getting raped over and over and over again, and he loves rape? Also, he stealths people? Like, these people will say shit like this and be like, oh, Destiny misrepresents me. What are you talking about?
Purely because he's a fucking idiot, and then that would go against your point of him being good for the platform as well. So you can take the position that he's either a fucking idiot or he's dishonest, and I actually happen to think that Destiny is not a fucking idiot. I've seen some of his debates, and I think that he is capable of reasoning these things out, and I think he can take these fucking positions because
he's not
either they're controversial or because they.
I can't tell if I super can't tell if these people are real or not. Like, do you honestly think that I think that I just choose a position based on, like, what's gonna make more people upset? Besides food takes? Like, am I like, well, let's see what's going on today. Ukraine or Russia? Okay, well, let me go and see what the leading 3 lefty commentators said about it so that I know what my position is going to be. Like, how fucking boring and stupid do you have to be to honestly, like, arrive at political positions? It's unbelievable. Like,
Of course he doesn't. How would that be? How would that be interesting? How would that be
interesting to me?
How would that get you?
and she keeps saying this, how would it be interesting? There are plenty of things that could be interesting that I don't cover. It took me a long time to say anything, really, about Ukraine and Russia. There were fucking 50,000 views, not from me, 15 to 20,000 concurrent viewers, if I would have been covering that shit from day one, but I didn't do research on it initially, and I didn't want to really give an opinion on it, because I didn't know much about it. So I didn't. I avoided the entire the Russo-Ukraine war, Russo-Ukrainian war. I avoided the entire, like, first 3 weeks of that conflict because I wasn't educated on it. I didn't say anything. Like, how can you possibly look at that behavior and say, oh, well, that's somebody that just forms opinions to get clout? That's fucking so stupid, right? Wash was raking in huge views on this. Hassan was getting massive views on this. Like, there are plenty of things that I don't comment on that could get me tons of views because I just don't know much about it, and it's like a breaking news thing and I just chill. Like,
You person after person begging to come on your stream and right and go, no, why are you saying these things?
can I get over there?
You shouldn't be saying some of the things you know? And I think that there's something interesting about someone who is willing to, you know, even when he puts his foot in his mouth, come out and say how he truly
I think that's because you're looking at this from the position of him just benefiting himself. You have to realize that he also operates at an extreme level of fucking spite. He's certainly willing to hurt himself to hurt others. For example, 10k a month lost on Twitch right now, and has just gotten more and more ridiculous and extreme since he left the platform.
There's
Thus
nothing
cutting
that
his
connects
chances of
the
return.
What have I gotten more ridiculous than stream on? Like, oh my god, dude, this is... You're gonna give my voice. Oh. Hold on.
That's cutting. That's not what I said, Erudite. That's not what I said, Erudite. That's not what I said, Erudite. Now you can calm down your face simply for just half a second. And listen to them. If said was he got banned, and his behaviour since he's been banned, right, has just got more spiteful, more deranged. He said more things that would be unacceptable in the Twitch platform that break TOS, right? And to be able to come back on the platform. Any member of Twitch the shit that he's been saying
Like, what?
Fucking, what is it, like a week and a bit since he got banned. He's gonna go, oh yeah, no, I'd like to actually review this guy's ban and put him back on the platform.
You
So
want me to
he's
be here
willing
defending
to lose
Twitter?
10K
I mean,
yeah, he's willing to lose 10K a month to keep doing it.
I'm not going to sit here and defend his attacks against other individuals.
Oh yeah, they're trans. You can't say anything mean about them online. Oh no.
Just because you think that some of these positions have hurt him, right? I'm saying that like his hurting him isn't necessarily like losing him or whatever. This guy, like, I mean,
We're talking about what he represents.
Can we,
what he represents is like a hyper-rational, not that he is hyper-rational or all-knowing, but the manner in which he approaches issues is rationality.
Ben Shapiro, facts and logic.
Good one.
So, can we?
So Matt, you go ahead real quick because you've been trying to run for a little bit. And we've got sections closed.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can like at the very least say he's like rationally divisive, right? Like at the very least, there's like a distinct lack of respect that he demonstrates to individuals who like agrees with them.
Yeah. Well, when they're dumb
Respect
fucks.
that he demonstrates to people from time to time. It's not everybody, but he's definitely done it. Is like the problem and what makes him kind of pariah to some, and then a hero to others. Because people don't want to have to deal with that. And I think on some level, it's actually really significant that he is doubling down on his behavior pattern after leaving Twitch. I think, like, on some level, some measure of humility divisive would actually be good for this game.
But he's doubling down in a position he believes. He's doubling down in a position that he's genuinely holds.
Nah, he's
So
not.
it's not, I want to.
Nah, he's not. Everybody's like me. We just fake shit for credit. He's just like me because I do that.
This is an interesting
Fucking
question
loser.
of to what extent is Destiny's style of rhetoric and abrasiveness unique to him, and to what extent is it relevant to the sort of potential cost-benefit analysis that we're talking about. I'm going to pass it to Section, who's been waiting for a while. And they're not
Can I really ride this blade up?
All right, go ahead, Section. And then Madlad, I got you in at the end of that. And Vivian, you don't have the webcam, but feel free to message DM me.
Wow. What a great idea.
I do think that that's a ridiculous claim, but I think it's very good at trying to make
How many sentences more do we get into this debate where Vivian's talking about how, like, I was in the streets fighting with fascists on behalf of Antifa. I was there fighting. I got beat up. I got a bloody nose from a fascist cop. Blah blah blah. Then she brings up every fucking conversation. Fuck.
And Pisco, Pisco countered with, well, some of the positions he takes hurt him. And I gave, reasons as to why I don't think that some of these positions hurt him, and some of the positions that do.
Why do you keep talking about how I lost 10K a month then?
Yeah,
Wait, so do they hurt me or do they not?
Genuinely afford to take the hit, or he's just so fucking lost in the sauce.
So sometimes I'm lost in the sauce, sometimes I'm inconsistent, sometimes I'm spiteful. Oh, okay.
Somebody else.
I don't want to get.
She
too
talks like a
into-
fascist, by the
into
way.
Speculating on the contents of Destiny's character, because
My opponent is simultaneously like all powerful, all knowing, and also weak and stupid at the same time. Like,
Okay, I get it.
Sorry,
Well, I
you
mean,
didn't
that
interrupt
goes-
me a little bit. Go.
Oh, this is so fucking stupid, bro. I need food. I'll be right back. Hearing these people talk about Destiny actually might give me cancer.